Hello and welcome back to the Nature Connected Neighbourhoods Nature Connection Challenge. And I thought today I'd introduce you to one of my favourite times of the day to be connecting with nature. And it's just that bit quieter. It's really peaceful. There's a real energy, but you can hear the birds are still very much in song. It's rather magical. And when it's warm enough, as the birds quieten down, the bats start coming out. I don't know that we're going to see any this evening. It's quite a cold, well, not hugely cold day. It's been very cold overnight though. I did see a wasp earlier. First wasp of the year. There's something about this time of day just makes the connection seem so much easier, so much closer. I don't know whether that's just me. It's almost a retreat in the middle of the day while the world of humans gets really busy. Not complete retreat, but dawn and dusk really seems to be quite a magical time for wildlife. A couple of ducks just flew over. And so all I'm really doing here is just feeling into what's here. Certainly listening to sounds and watching, looking at the trees and the birds and things. So just really engaging with my senses, but also, really, getting that felt sense and just being really open, just opening my heart to the nature here and seeing who wants to connect. And I think I can see Jupiter up in the sky. So the other thing is just noticing as the stars come out. We've just had a full moon, so the full moon's been very present as well. Enjoyed the full moon at dawn this morning, or sort of nearly full moon. And later in the year at dusk, it's the scents are much more noticeable. There's something about maybe not being able to see quite so well, but the other senses are heightened. So just really noticing sounds, certainly noticing the feeling on my skin. So just not being able to see quite so well. The other senses just naturally lift, but there are plants who attract moths and who have quite a distinct smell, and so they come into their own. I think plants like honeysuckle and so on really come into their own at night, so you can tell that they're perhaps playing to their audience. So yeah, if you haven't got to know Dawn and Dusk, I really highly recommend it. It's really special. Obviously, you have to be a little bit careful in terms of just minding your footing and obviously personal safety. But as a general rule, I find it's lovely and yeah, nice and peaceful. And yeah, good to let your eyes just adjust to the lower light rather than coming out with a torch if you can. If you can safely do that. Or if you do need to use a light, to use one like a red light, because that doesn't affect your night vision. So yeah, it's a couple of tips there. Anyway, I'll be back again tomorrow